I'm going to talk a little bit today about what it's like to be a small YouTuber. And this is a brand new channel for me. So this is somewhere where the goal really is to have somewhere to just kind of talk about these things and not worry about, retention or editing or anything like that, and somewhere where I can just post it and kind of forget about it, if I'm being honest, and not really worry about anybody watching it. Just somewhere, it's like a video diary, I guess. That's kind of what I want to do with this channel, and a little bit about my journey, I guess, in content creation so far. I do run another channel that is on the smaller side. It's not to the point where I can go full time with it, but financially, I'm making enough money off of it where it makes sense for me to justify, putting more time into it and treating it more seriously. And so I want to talk about what it's like being a brand new YouTuber and posting videos that get no views, and just kind of the mental toll it takes on you. Because it does, a little bit. It took me a little bit over a year to get monetized on YouTube, and that was a year of going hard. And obviously, whenever you post videos, you think they're going to do well. And so it's a real hit to the ego whenever you spend hours making a video. You think it's really good, you post it, and it gets 50 views, 100 views, and it really does take every fiber of your being to go against your natural reaction to be like, this isn't worth it, I'm done doing this. And so you spend so much time in that phase trying to get out of it that you don't really get the time to enjoy it. And obviously, I don't want this to come off like I'm complaining about having people watch my videos now, or like being ungrateful or anything like that. Obviously, super grateful for that. I'm really glad that, everything is going well with that. But I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a part of being a brand new YouTuber that I kind of miss. And I guess that's part of the reason why I wanted to make this channel, maybe to recapture a little bit of that, just a sliver of it, where you just make whatever you want, right? And just whatever sounds fun to do, you just kind of do it and hope it does well. That was my strategy, at least. And so that's the fun part, you get to create, like truly create. And it's the most authentic version of yourself, I think, that you'll ever have with a YouTube channel. Not to say that whenever you get bigger, you become unauthentic, but you kind of have to post what people want to see if you want to make it your job or make any, progress. And so I spent that first year and a half just kind of grinding away, throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what would stick. Nothing was sticking. For a good long while, nothing was sticking. And then I had my first video that did really well. And the feeling of having a video hit, like I woke up and it had a couple 100,000 views. And it's like, it kind of takes over your life. I don't want that to sound like dramatic or anything, but it really does. It consumes you because you're just constantly thinking about what you're going to do next. And it kind of takes away that enjoyability of having that small channel where you can post whatever you want to post. Once you have an audience that's there for a certain thing, they're there for a certain thing. And you can't blame them for that. Like if you subscribe to a channel that's about, I don't know, like car reviews, like Doug DeMuro. If you subscribe to him and, he's posting all these car reviews, and then one day he posts like a Minecraft Let's Play or like a mukbang or something. Like people aren't going to really watch that unless you're like, there are exceptions to the rule. People with like exceptional personalities and stuff like that, where people will just watch them do anything. But for the most part, people aren't going to watch you. And it's kind of a sick game. The YouTube grind is kind of a sick game because once you see a little bit of success, it kind of locks you into doing that. And it's like, if you want to make it something where it's going to be a sustainable income for you, you kind of have to play into the algorithm a little bit. And it's still fun and everything. Like, I know this is going to sound like I'm complaining a lot, but I really do enjoy everything about it. But yeah, it's like, even the YouTube Studio app, like you post a video and you get a 1 out of 10, right? They rank every video you post out of your last 10. So you get a 1 out of 10 and there's like confetti and everything. You get a nice little animation. It makes you feel good. But if you post a bad video, all the numbers are in red. You know, it tells you less people are watching this video. And it kind of stresses you out a little bit. Cause it's like, oh man, I'm not going to do that again. Like, you try something new and you kind of get punished for it. And then sometimes you try something new and it hits, and then you have another format that you can kind of iterate on. And then once that starts going stale, you got to try finding the next thing. I mean, I guess the whole point, what I'm trying to say is, if you're a small YouTuber and you're still in that phase where nothing's hitting, it can be hard to enjoy it, but I would say try your best to enjoy that time, because it's the time when you get to be the most authentic version of yourself, the most creative version of yourself, and you just get to make whatever you want to make. You're just learning how to make videos, and it's really fun. It really, really is. So that's, I guess, what I'm trying to say is, don't take that for granted. Enjoy the journey. Don't rush through it. Just make content that makes you happy, and eventually something's going to hit, and then you can cross that bridge whenever you get there, if you want to try iterating on that and growing the audience, or just stick with being creative, and it just might take you a little bit longer to grow. Hopefully this resonates with at least one of you guys out there. Good luck with all your channels, everybody out there. Let's keep this grind going, man. We'll see you next time.